going on? This is Kenny Johnson III, giving you a brief interview into my life and what I'm trying to do with this entire music opportunity that I've been given. So first, who am I? My name is Kenny Johnson III. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Been doing music for the better part of 11 years, but I've been really completely underground the entire time. I just recently decided that I wanted to do something with my musical talents and hopefully provide a good example to other people who are trying to get themselves out here and don't necessarily know how to get it out or aren't able to get into some sort of record deal or with the right people. So hey, do it yourself. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to do here, is show people that there is another way that you can get your foot in the door and you don't have to rely on other people or other things to make it happen necessarily. You create your own future and your own playground. So what's special about For Dreamers Only? This album is really special to my heart. It pretty much showed the full maturity of where my music has come from, as far as how I started out making beats, how I started just singing, rapping and stuff, just kind of, hanging out with the fellas and doing that. Then it turned into something that I was really passionate about. So For Dreamers Only just shows where I'm at in my walk of life as far as trying to create and trying to be to use all the talents and the gifts that God gave me, and then put it into a form where I can inform other people that they can do the exact same thing. You don't have to necessarily be in a certain group or in a certain atmosphere. If you want to create, you have talent and ability, so go ahead and create. So it's basically music for people who are dreaming, constantly trying to come up with something, trying to constantly be the best them that they could be. And this is just most motivational music, yeah, but it's also encouragement to let you know that you can achieve your dreams and you can do exactly what you want to do in this life. So who influenced me? Some of the biggest influences I had, pretty much all the rappers and everything that I had coming up were just like the fun times. Like I used to love Will Smith, I used to love Run DMC, used to love LL Cool J. But then I kind of hit a point where rap was just a little too much for me, and even my mom really wouldn't let me listen to rap because it was so much negativity that was going on and being mixed into the music. So I said, if I ever make music, I'm gonna make songs where a mom and a kid can listen at the same time, and she not have to like cover his ears or tell him, oh, you can't listen to that, or be careful listening to this and that. I wanted my music to be just fun, clean music, everybody can enjoy, everybody can listen to. It's not berating anybody, it's not doing this, that, or the third. But the biggest influences that I had as far as, I guess, people that came before me probably would be Andre 3000. His rap style, his rhyme style, mixed with Big Boy and the whole Outkast movement. Everything that they did just kind of sounded like audio gold to me. So I wanted to have a sound that was similar to his, but then at the same time stayed true to me. So after really listening to Andre 3000, the next person that I found was Kanye West. When he came out with the College Dropout, I just thought that album was the best thing I had heard up to that point, because it was so raw, so emotional. He was telling his story, he was giving it to you with some great beats in the background, some fantastic rhyme schemes and patterns, and I found out he's making all these beats too. So if he can be a producer and write his own songs and rap, then why can't I? Why not me? Like, I should be able to do this too. So I took that, and that's when I really started to hone in on making the beats even better. Then the next person that kind of had an impact on me was Ryan Leslie. When I heard his first album with Diamond Girl and Addicted and all those great songs on there, I was like, oh yeah, this is kicking the door wide open for people like me. Ryan Leslie got his own production. He writes all his own stuff. He put his own album out. So, I mean, I can definitely do this. I see some more confidence being built within myself to where I can make this thing happen. my ultimate purpose is to ensure that I'm living the best and the fullest life that I can live here. And by doing that, I understand that I have to bring other people with me. I have to uplift those who are around me and those who want to do the same things that I do in order for me to achieve the highest level of achievement that I can actually get to. So the biggest thing I want to do is bring people with me. People who want to have the same desires, who want to make beats, who want to make albums, who want to just provide good music. I want to help them get their dreams up too. I made my first CD, I did everything by myself, but hopefully the next person won't have to, because I'll be able to be there and I can say, hey, this is what I did to make it easier. So whereas it took me years to get to where I've gotten, the next person is only going to take them a couple of months, because I'm going to pass on what I have done to ensure that their road is a little bit easier and less rocky than mine was. So, did I do everything myself, and how did I do everything myself? Well, it's kind of mixed. Physically, I did do everything myself. As far as making the beats, as far as writing all the songs, as far as putting everything together, mixing, mastering, yes, I did all that myself. And it's because I had to get it out. I just couldn't wait on other people. I couldn't go to studios and stuff like that, because I'm gonna be real, I didn't have money like that to just go to this studio, then get this person to mix this down, get that person to master this down. And I wasn't trying to get bogged down in a deal where I was already coming out behind. Smart business strategy says that you need to put up your own money first. Take care of your own business. So what I did was I went ahead and I bought everything I needed to get it done, and then I researched everything. I researched how to make your beats properly, equalization, compression, all that stuff. I went back and I researched that. I got a great mic, I got a great sound system, great keyboard. I built my computer from scratch, got the interface, everything that I need to make this thing happen. And then I increased my mind and improved my circle of knowledge that much more. So you can do the same thing. It's just a matter of getting out here and making it happen. Who helped me with this project? I got a lot of people that I definitely have to thank, because they weren't around necessarily for the end result of the project, but it's kind of like people come in at certain stages when you need them, and then they fall out when you don't need them anymore. And that's okay, you know, there's no love lost. It's just that's where it is at that time. So people that helped me get to this point, definitely got to thank Rashawn. Rashawn is music. Follow him on Twitter. He and I formed a Smooth Individual clique back in 2009, 2010, and we were performing together. That was the first big bump that I needed in order to get the confidence, in order to write my own songs, build my own things, and make my own beats to the point where I could use them to sound as professional as possible on radio and on the platform that you hear my album on. Also, I have to thank Phil Lyons. He was one of the first people that kind of really helped me open my eyes to a whole bunch of different musical scenes that were going on around me. Definitely want to give a big shout out to my man Cyrus. Cyrus has always been a big encouragement factor, and just somebody that's constantly helped me drive along the music. Derek, Fuzzy Fresh, another person that just helped continue to drive along the passion. And definitely got to thank Marvell Norwood, aka Southeast Slim, somebody who really got me started on the path to wanting to even make beats and make music in the first place. So huge shout out to those people, and I really appreciate them. So what's next? What's next is just continuing to drive this whole For Dreamers Only movement. I definitely want to help some other people in the Richmond area get their start and go ahead and do what they got to do musically, because this new business environment where you don't need a label, you don't need a record deal in order to get out here and get stuff done, it can happen like that. It just takes people who got a desire and who have a good work ethic and business mind to get this music out here, because there's so much money in this that people don't even understand. You think these things just happen by osmosis. It's people that's money is exchanging hands. It's just we're not seeing it because we're not in the flow with them. But you can really make some good headway just doing this little basic stuff like what we're doing here today and getting the album out. You think it's difficult? You think it's something that's like ridiculously hard? You can do this. You can definitely do this. And I want to be somebody who helps you realize that dream. So I appreciate you guys taking a look at this. I'm King Johnson III, and I hope you have a fantastic time finding your dreams.